They could be life-saving. The stem cells taken from the cord blood of a newborn baby could be used later in life to potentially cure or treat life-threatening diseases. Earlier, we told you about two women who are trying to figure out what happened to the samples they sent to a Toronto-based company after a Health Canada inspection flagged 18 problems with the company's lab in 2015. Magda Garba-Selassie is back with us now. And Magda, you spoke to a different lab about the questions that parents should be asking.
Yeah, I actually took a tour of Cells for Life, and this company has been around for about 20 years. It's located in Toronto General Hospital. While I was there, an expecting mother was there as well. She took a tour of the facility, and that's just one of the ways this company tried to reassure parents that their children's cord blood is being stored properly. I spoke to the chair there, and she outlined some other ideas as well, and she talked about the success stories that she's seen. Tell us about your first success story.
Our first transplant. So it was a few years ago, and it was a family with two little boys and a little girl, and the eldest son got leukemia. And they were in at Sick Kids having the treatments, and the doctor told them he had to have a stem cell transplant. And they said, "Oh, we have cord blood for all of our kids." And he said, "You have cord blood?" And he was so happy to hear that, because it meant that they had immediate access to the treatment. And we actually had a Christmas party at Cells for Life. And we surprised all the staff by bringing in the family and seeing this family whole. They were from an ethnic group, so their chances of finding a bone marrow donor would have been very, very slim. And we were able to help them keep their family unit whole and save that little boy's life.
So showing that this works, what would you tell parents who are considering storing their children's cord blood in the future?
I think these parents really need to do their homework to find out the best bank for them and ask all the right questions. There's a place where they can go. It's a consumer advocacy group that's completely independent, and they have a list of questions that parents can ask when they call cord blood banks. It's called parentsguidecordblood.org. It's a fantastic organization. They should go to the facility, see the lab, see what we have going on here and all of the safety requirements we've put in place, and see where their cord blood's going to be stored. But they also need to ask about whether the cord blood bank has released samples, and most importantly, what the transplant results are. Because the parents not only want to know that their cord blood is going to be there when they need it, but also that it's going to work.
So Teresa Snezik, she was one of the women from our earlier story. She actually reached out to Cells for Life to see if she could transfer her daughter's cord blood there from the company, the Cord Blood Bank of Canada, to Cells for Life. Cells for Life is looking into whether they can actually accommodate that. And Dwight, I know that Teresa also reached out to some other companies to see if they would consider taking the cord blood. She was turned down just because they're not sure of how the cord blood was stored at the other company.
Hopefully she will find somebody to accommodate her. Thank you for this, Magda.
You're welcome.